So when will it end? I think that's what we're all asking ourselves, isn't it? Hi, my name is Imit, and I think I'm just wanting to talk about the place we are at right now. And so, a lot of things have happened since lockdown in terms of relationships, how it's affected them in all ways possible, and how people's businesses had to be closed and loss of jobs for most people. Like, I know a few people that have lost their jobs, and so it's just some of the things that have actually happened, and truly it's understandable. It's, you know, the stress that comes with this time is really immense, and it can never be underrated or underestimated, because it's a huge deal. However, I just had this thing that, you know, I'd like to inspire people to remain positive and know that out of any situation and out of anything bad usually comes something good. I think one of the things that I would actually recommend, and obviously I don't expect this to be easy for anyone, but I think at this time, because we've had time to just sit and reflect, and we've had time to just, you know, be ourselves, be in touch with so many things. And so I think perhaps this is one of the things that I could just recommend, is to, particularly for those people who have lost jobs, is to see if maybe they have something, that some talent, some hobby that could actually earn them money. And by the way, I'm actually talking about these things because I do have an idea of losing a job. I know exactly how it feels to be out of work. I know how it feels to have your business not running. And so I do have a clue. And besides, I can actually put myself in somebody else's shoes. So I understand fully what is and what could be going on in most people's minds, and I don't take that lightly. And so I think this time we could then use to find our talents, and perhaps with the hope that by the time the whole lockdown ends, we able to say that, okay, there you go, this is what I can do. Because I can guarantee you one thing: as tough as it is currently, some people will come out from this time and will make profits. They will benefit, because this time they would have actually used to build themselves, to capacitate themselves in growing, in actually being ready for the time we come out. So I really hope that this inspires you to start something. It inspires you to know that you are not the only one. And it inspires you to know that also it's just time to try something new. It's just your time. And so with that said, I really hope that I understand it's not an easy time. But with that said, though, I would just encourage all of us to be kind in how we speak to ourselves. Because usually if somebody comes to us, then we're very quick to be gentle with them. And so if we did the same for ourselves, you know, be gentle at this time, be kind, nurture ourselves, and I think we'll come out better if we find those positive things we will be better if we are grateful for the little that we have. I can guarantee you that, I know sometimes it's just not easy. It's just not easy to be grateful when things are just not working out. When you feel that, no man, but my world has just cracked apart. So what's there to be grateful for? I think there's just so many things. Most of us sleep with a meal, we've got shelter, we've got water, we've got so many things. Like, my mind is kind of blocked because there's just so many things I think one can be grateful for, and things will work out. Things always work out. You just need to believe, and in the meantime, work towards whatever it is that you are hoping for. And also know that if it's about work or business, over time, at this point, nobody is certain about anything. But what I know is that if you had started it before, then surely you can do it again. It may not make sense now. I don't expect everyone to receive this easily. But at the same time, I can just say to you that you can remain positive. You can, even in the midst of what seems to be something that's most likely the end, you can be positive. And also, let's not forget that it's not just the people who've lost things. There's uncertainty for people who have jobs, because nobody really knows what's going to happen after this whole thing, after this pandemic. In fact, nobody even knows when it's going to end. And so in the meantime, I'd just like to encourage everyone to remain positive and just be yourself and find time to laugh. Guys, we cannot we cannot sit in misery. We cannot be frowning. We cannot be stressed throughout. We should find things to smile about, things to laugh about. Humor is all around, and if we just let our shoulders loose and just be happy, and sometimes it's really nothing personal, and in fact it's not personal, it's affecting everyone. And so if we just accept those small things and try to move on one step at a time, it's not easy. It's honestly not easy for anyone, but we will make it. We must just remain positive. And yeah, with that said, I will see you soon. And well, I hope that I'll be recording more. Perhaps maybe one videos. I just want to commit myself. I'll try to do one video a week. And yeah, I'll see if I can actually do more. But yeah, at this time, though, remain positive and much, much love from me. Take care.